Hi there, my name's Simon Drew, and welcome to the Practical Stoic Podcast, where I give you practical Stoic advice for modern times. You can support the show by going to patreon.com/Simon Drew. I also do one-on-one mindset coaching, and you can book in your first free consultation by going to risetothegoodlife.com/coaching. On Facebook, you can join my group, the Practical Stoic Mastermind. But for now, enjoy this episode. Hi there, my name's Simon Drew, and welcome to the Practical Stoic Podcast. How do we break bad habits? It's one of the most commonly asked questions, and although there are plenty of time-tested solutions out there, we still seem to be at odds with where to start. Luckily for us, the Stoics were known for their simple and practical solutions to problems just like these, and today I wanted to share one of those simple solutions with you. The solution comes from none other than Epictetus, and he said, quote, "If you wish not to be quick to anger, don't feed your habit. Don't feed it fodder on which to grow. As a first step, keep quiet and count the days on which you didn't get angry. I used to get angry every day, then every other day, then every third, and then every fourth. If you can quit for 30 days, make a sacrifice to God, for the habit is loosened at first, then totally destroyed." End quote. You know, it's quotes like these that make me think of the classic scenes in the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding, where the proud grandfather says to his children, "Give me a word, any word, and I'll tell you how the root of that word is Greek." And yes, I know that accent was way off point. And the reason why I'm reminded of these scenes is because I often feel like I could tell people, give me a powerful life-changing tactic, any powerful life-changing tactic, and I will tell you how the root of that tactic is Stoic. And, you know, in relation to that quote that I just read, for years now we've been hearing from personal development leaders and scientists that if you can break a habit for 20 days or 30 days or 2 months, then the habit will be broken. And it seems like Epictetus may have been one of the first people to suggest that if you can go 30 days without doing something, then you've gone a long way towards actually breaking that habit for good. So I wanted to move on and get really practical. Think about a bad habit that you've been wanting to rid yourself of. Maybe you expect the worst in people. Maybe you want to quit smoking. Maybe you make impulse purchase decisions. Whatever it is, that's what you really want to break. Then I want you to get a diary or a calendar, along with a red pen. Now, here's what we're going to do. You're going to put a red cross over every day that you go without falling into that bad habit. Think of it as a competition against yourself. If you fall back into your habit, then the day stays blank, and that means that you're starting over. See, Epictetus' suggestion that we count the days that we went without doing our habit is extremely insightful in many ways, and I'd like to touch on why this is such a helpful strategy and mindset, and one that I've used in the past to break my own bad habits. First, the focus is on the days that you succeeded, not the days that you failed. Whenever you're trying to break a bad habit, it's best to focus on the wins. When you focus too much on the poor choices that you've made or how disappointed you are in yourself, then you're likely going to get bogged down in anxiety and stress, which only leads to more poor choices, seeing as many bad habits and addictions are often responses to our need to be relieved in moments of stress and anxiety. See, when you get angry at yourself for failing, you're essentially creating a negative cycle. You do the habit, you get disappointed, you get stressed, and then you need something to make you feel better. So what do? You fall back into more self-relieving bad habits. So what's the antidote? Well, it's just like Epictetus said. Focus not on how many times you fail, but on how many times you succeed. This idea runs hand in hand with the Stoic teaching that suggests that we should all consider the beautiful things that we have as opposed to the things that we don't have. When you realize that you're doing far better than you have done in the past, that leads you to contentedness and peace of mind, which is exactly the frame of mind that you want to be in while you're trying to break bad habits. So, as I suggested, Get a calendar and start this competition with yourself. See how many days you can go without falling back into your bad habit. If you fail after one day, just pick yourself up and get excited about going 2 days next time. When you fail next, look back at how long you made it and be glad that you're improving. And if I could make one suggestion, give yourself a reward or a prize to aim at. For example, tell yourself that if you can make it to 30 days, the goal set by Epictetus, then you'll go and get yourself a massage, or you'll go on a weekend road trip to a place that you've never been. But remember, you probably shouldn't make the prize so flashy that you lose sight of what we're really aiming at here. Because as Stoics, it's important to remember that the goal of self-improvement is not a flashy car or an expensive holiday, but rather the goal is virtue, and virtue is the ultimate reward. Losing bad habits is one surefire way to get closer to virtue, and when you lose those habits, it will be clear to you that the ultimate reward is peace of mind and the satisfaction that comes as a result of daily improvement and self-development. When you can say that you are better today than you were yesterday, that's a great feeling. So please use that tactic that I've described to you. See how many days you can go, and be proud of every improvement. Celebrate the wins and brush off the losses. Remember what Epictetus said, the habit is loosened at first, and then totally destroyed. Very seldom do people go cold turkey on habits, and it's unrealistic to expect that you could go cold turkey on yours and never do that habit again. Loosen your habits first, and eventually they will be destroyed. I hope that this episode has been helpful to you, and I'd love to hear from you if you use this tactic to remove some bad habits from your life. So please get in contact with me. I'll talk to you next time, but until then, I hope that this episode has helped you on your rise to the good life. Ciao. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Practical Stoic Podcast. I hope it's been valuable for you, and if you'd like to support the show, then you can go to patreon.com/Simon Drew. If you'd like to try mindset coaching with me, then you can book your first free consultation by going to risetothegoodlife.com/coaching. To join the community, just go to Facebook and search for the Practical Stoic Mastermind. The links to all of these places are included in the show notes, but for now, this is Simon Drew signing out.